How have you used a merchant cash advance for your business? How's it benefited you?
It's given us opportunity to buy certain things, buy property that maybe we would not have, extend invoices maybe we would have waited much longer to have. There's multiple reasons. We maybe have been able to have advances that we would not have been able to accomplish. I think the biggest win in that type of funding is speed. Access to capital quickly that you may not be able to get at your local bank.
How are you able to calculate if the merchant cash advance works for you? How do you know it makes sense for you?
Well, I think for anybody, right, the first thing they should calculate is the costs. There's win, there's good, and there's bad, right? The win is that if you're able to get the money, right? If you're past whatever criteria that is, you're going to get that money quickly. You're going to get that faster than you would in any scenario. The bad side is though you have to make sure that you place that money into a place where it's going to bring that return back to you. I think we spoke before. I'm not a fan of an MCA for running your business. I don't think it's a good product to use to run your business. If you already have a profitable business, if you already have receivables that you know of, if you already are projecting your what your returns are going to be, an MCA can work for you. You can make that work into your equation for whatever it is you're advancing. If you're really looking backwards and you're having trouble in your business and you're having trouble maybe making your bills, I don't think the MCA is your product that you should be searching for.
And somebody who's making a return, they're making their bills, how can a merchant cash advance affect them positively?
Tremendously, if that's the case. Now, in my case, it could be something related to real estate, but that doesn't mean that someone else doesn't have an expansion or the ability to open another store, being able to get enough money, foregoing months of profit, but to be able to get that cash today to be able to move on to do something else. That's the difference. If the MCA is going in for almost like what it's called, for the advance, if it's going in to advance the business, I think it can be a very useful tool. If you can use, it's very simple. You're going to know what it's going to cost you. Yes, you're going to get it quick, but how are you going to pay that? It's not there to take care of yesterday's ills. Yesterday's ills are another problem, but I think if you use the tool to advance your business, expand your business, multiply your business, always knowing though, critical part is that the cost of this product is already figured into the calculation. If that's the case, and you look at yourself and you're willing to pay that cost, you're willing to, I shouldn't say pay that cost, because I hate that, because I don't think I pay a cash advance. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't think I pay the cash advance. And maybe it's just something mental for me, but I like to defer my profit in that cash advance. I like to think someone else is going to pay for that for me. So I try to figure it in that way. It works. That way it works. And it can be profitable and it can move you on. It can be quick. It can be a lot of money and you can get it quickly and move on. Again, if the patient's already ill, it's not the medicine. It's not the medicine for the patient. I'm good on analogies, right? I don't think it's medicine for an ill, but it could be steroids to get big, to build. Right? So it's if you do it properly, don't overdo it, don't underdo it, you may grow, right? But it's not there to help with your arm pain, right? That's the only way it works. And it can be a real positive. It's not a negative. So I know that it gets a lot of negativity. It can be a positive if you think it through.